Change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet, we could stay or we could leave. There is nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life.
Hello, what is going on? How are you doing today? Lion Flood, redesign your life, content creator, coach, specialist, all of the above. I'm so excited to be coming to you live today. And yes, this is live on LinkedIn. And you know what? I actually want to make sure I have my little live sign coming up. So, what are we going over today? We're going over a couple of things here, and boom, there we go. Let me adjust that a little bit. All right, so we're coming to you live today, and we're going to be going over something really cool, interesting that I think you will love and you need to learn about. It's 5 best ways to create engagement with your audience. So, one of the great things that we think about when we're trying to figure this out is we want to go live. We want to do it with our coaching. And this is whether you're in a one-on-one session or whether you're on a group session, or even if you're just doing content creation and streaming and you want interaction with your guests, with your audience, people who are watching. Well, you need to prepare for that. And that's one of the great things that I love about the system that I work with. And for those who do not know, this system that I'm working with, I get a lot of questions on all the time, is Ecamm, the Ecamm network. It is the most powerful live streaming content production system around. So thank you so very much, Ecamm. Now, also, I am live, ladies and gentlemen. I've been doing this for a while, and I always get the question as I'm watching my monitor just to check on some of the comments. I always get the question, are you really live? There's no way this could be live. This is edited. You are doing everything you're doing on the screen is after post-production. No, this is live. Please come ask me a question and we'll answer it and make sure that it's live. It is really exciting to be able to do that. So, but I want to jump in without any further ado. Let me tell you exactly what we're going to be getting into. And I'm going to start right away with number 1. All right. Number 1 is you have to work on engagement, right? That's probably the biggest thing. You have to prepare engaging content. What does that mean? Well, if you're doing live, yes, we're going in a moment. And I love live streaming. I love going live. Way better than pre-recorded. It's like you will record 2, 3, 4 times and it's got to be perfect or live. If I make a mistake, my audience knows it and that will come into play a little bit later. So, but I love going live, but I want to make sure all of my content is prepared. So for an example, before coming here to do this live, I checked all of my things, make sure everything was good. I checked my scenes. I checked everything, make sure each and every one of them were working well. And guess what? Sometimes stuff still happens, right? But you want to work at preparing engaging content. You can have stuff come up on the screen. Like, for example, there's my cat sending me a message. This LinkedIn meeting is so exciting. Thank you, Lion, for this. They're holding a session with his friends, and everything like that. So those are little small things that you want to do. You could throw up a video on a screen to keep that content engaging for your viewers, right? That it's the eyes that it's playing a little trick on them that it makes them jump. Oh, something else is on the screen. Something moved on the screen. Something appears. Something left off the screen. even down to something like this that you may notice, may not. I came in for a tight shot, right? So a second ago I was wide, now I'm in for a tight shot. Something like that keeps the audience minds going, whoa, what just happened? And just as easily from that right there, coming in for that tight shot, I'm going to go into a wide shot and bring you the second thing as well. Boom, now I'm wide. And within that, you want to foster a welcoming environment. And I want to give a big thanks and shout out to a big Ecamm supporter, Adrian Salisbury. He was doing something like this, and I got the inspiration from him. And I said, hey, I want to go and bring this to my audience. And fostering a welcome environment is a very simple process to think about, but we don't know if our audience members are not telling us, right? And one of the ways to find out about that is if they're not engaging as often as much as we want them to. If they're on the screen and we have to feel like we have to say, raise your hand, answer the question, then maybe it's just not as fostering as we may think it is, right? We want them to feel safe that they can ask a question. They can be able to come in and say something and say, oh, I love how you're using Ecamm to elevate your videos. Thank you for showing this to us. I'm enjoying it. Claudia says, how can I get this also? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to show you a way how you'll be able to get that. Sasha, okay, I'm ready. Just show me where to get that at. So, right, something different just happened on the screen and made their mind say, oh, what happened? I want to be a part of that, right? All of these things you can implement into your coaching program, into your with your clients, one-on-one or in groups. There's so many different ways as well with the custom branding and everything. And again, did you notice? We went tight again, right? We went from tight to wide. Right now, my shot's wide again. And if we look at movies, we look at shows, they do that often, right? Every 7 seconds, 7 to 10 seconds, the scene is jumping. It's going from one thing to the other. I understand. If you don't have a big following and people who are going to follow you, if you have that, hey, I get it. Big widescreen, people will sit there and watch you for 45 minutes to an hour. Absolutely. Right. But you need some engagement if you're just building that up, right? You need something to tell the audience members, hey, I'm serious about what I'm doing. So the third thing that we want to do is we want to use media. We want to use visuals. We want to show them, again, all of the little things that we put on the screen, whether it's charts, whether it is a video, whether it is animation. We want to be able to show them something where, a video comes up on the screen and maybe someone's doing something like that, right? And something as simple as that makes them jump. And again, back to the tight shot. You should have caught on to it by now, right? Wide, tight, video, graphic, whatever it is. We want to make sure that they have the ability to be able to see that. All right. And then the next one that you want to make sure you're doing is being real, being authentic. To the wide shot, be authentic, be relatable, right? Be who you are. People can tell if you're not authentic. They can tell if you're not real. Right? Be who you are. All of my clients, all of my customers whom I work with, anyone who listens to me on my podcast, they know I am as authentic as I can be. I do not edit. It is what it is. It comes out. It's that way. That's one reason why I love going live. I make mistakes, but I'm a person. I'm real. I'm human, just like them. I don't want to be perfect. I don't want to have perfection. I want them to know who I am. It's more relatable, right? They feel like they are a part of you. So you want to make sure that it's a safe place for them to be able to speak and to say, that's just like mom. I can do that, right? I can sit down, I can talk, and I can listen, and I can see all of these things, and I can show graphics, kind of like we were saying, relatable things to gain their attention. And those little plugs, you put your email in, right? It's motion. I can still speak on this, and this is live right here. And I come back to my tight shot. You know it, right? So those are some things. And then the fifth and final thing that you want to encourage in order to create that bond with your audience is participation, right? Encourage audience participation. Tell them it's okay to speak. Tell them it's okay to type in the chat. Tell them it's okay to throw a comment, right? Tell them that that's fine. There's nothing that is wrong with that at all. If you find any value in this, I want you to leave a comment. I want you to like. I want you to share. I want you to show it to someone else who could be a part of this. You're going to have the ones who are going to say, nope, no participation. Nope, nope, I'm not participating. Nope, not me. And that's okay, right? You want to focus on the ones that are going to participate, right? That aren't going to steal your energy. The ones who are going to say, this is what I want to be a part of, right? So I want you to keep that in mind. I want you to think about that. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, let me know. Again, this is being brought to you by Ecamm. Ecamm, the most powerful content creating system out there, right? So if you're interested in it, I also have a link for a 14-day free trial in which you're able to, but it's all for only Mac users. That's one of the caveats, right? Only Mac users are able to use it. If you're using Zoom, it integrates with Zoom. It integrates with all the other systems. So make sure you take a look at that. All right. So thank you all for taking a moment and listening. I sincerely appreciate it. And you know what? I'm going to do something. I think I should try this. We're live. Let's try this live. Yeah. I think I'm going to put in a new outro right now so you guys get this firsthand. Booyah. Let's see if I take me off. This was unexpected. I wasn't planning on doing that, but I'm real. I'm authentic. Thank you all. I will talk to you soon. Make sure you continue to redesign your life.